Right, so this is a video of debate making, mainly because I don't want to spoil you guys with a bit of my personal knowledge too early. I wanted to, the channel to kick off a bit and gain some traction, and I felt like, maybe I just drop it, maybe not. But this is a video of debate making because I want you guys to earn it. I wanted to tease it here and there. I want you guys to earn this video, but I have no idea, so I'm just gonna just tell the story. So essentially, this is a story time on the time when me and a few assailants robbed from a charity. This is a long story with a lot of plot twists and details, so stay tuned and grab some popcorn and we'll get right to it. So, this story starts in when I was in third year. Third year being like, I don't know how secondary school works. I'm not sure how secondary school system works. Too tough in America for any Americans watching. But for English niggas watching, I was in year 3 essentially. I was 15 essentially. The year you're in when you're 15 turning 14 turning 15, I believe I was. 14 turning 15, right. And essentially every Christmas, my school would do this thing where we would essentially go out and like go charity fundraising for several charities, right? And I remember the year before, right, I took my card, right, and I went to like my neighbor and like maybe a house up the street, and I asked them for money in it, and like to buy a line in it. So basically the line. So essentially on the card there's like lines, right? And basically you buy a line, so you donate however much, €2 minimum for the charity, obviously, and you write your signature and you put how much you donated in. At the end of the thing, you tally up the line, and obviously money has to add up and you give it to the teacher. Cool. And the year before, I went out, done it, got the money, said I lost my card, and just kept the money in it. Like, I think I don't know how much I raised that year, but I remember doing that and I was like, shit. I'm committing to a crime right now, but I feel like the window as to which that crime was committed and now is like, you can't even arrest me, bro. Like, it's too late. Like, they can't do, like, first of all, I was like 15, like 14, like, I didn't know what I was at. I would never do it today. That is very unethical, and I plan on actually giving back to those. When the Lord blesses me with some wealth, I plan on eventually giving back to those charities that I once robbed from, because I do feel bad. But this is just a story time, so just listen. So yeah, I once done it before, like the year before, right? And I got away with it. I was like, they didn't even question it. I just said, oh, I lost my card. I can't kept the money, pocketed that shit, cool. And then, so this year, I put all the niggas on. I was like, yo, like, boys, like, we finna go out, and we finna take these cards, right? And we're gonna go around everywhere, like, because obviously the time, like, unfortunately, I can't work, right? And, my parents aren't the wealthiest, so I need some extra money. Christmas is coming, right? Presents. I got hoes that I gotta treat the hoes, right? Christmas is coming, so I need to be able to finance my shit, right? Cool. I put everybody on. I'm like, yo, we're gonna go out, and we're gonna go to this street, and we're gonna fill up our cards, and we're gonna say we lost them. But that was until I came up with a beautiful plan that was just executed very poorly. Or not executed at all. So basically the plan was go, yeah. Once they give up the cards, go around and find a bag being find some random bag, right, that no one's watching. Take that bag, go somewhere else, take the card from it, return the bag. So therefore, we have someone else's card. So at the end of the day, the plan was, to return our original card and just say that we never went out team, like we couldn't be asked, like essentially, like obviously teacher looked at us like, well, like how you didn't put any effort, but at the end of the day, like it is what it is. We won't get in trouble for not going out and doing it. So the plan was to use someone else's card to pocket the money while keeping our cards fresh and returning our original cards while keeping the money from the cards we stole. Beautiful plan. But once I know only one of us ended up taking a card, I ended up just using my own card. And the plan was to just do what I done last year and say I lost it. That was the plan I reverted to. But if I just stuck with the original plan, there would be no story time. Like I would have got away with it. But we're here. So essentially, throughout that whole Christmas period, me and some assailants out and we were grinding. Literally, it was cold as shit, raining some days. I had this camo jacket at the time, this camo green and black jacket I got from Italy. Like, I just slapped that bitch on, slap on some runners, bro. My whole estate, the estate, like far from me, bro. I was for hours, like, bro, I'm a grinder, like, I'm a grinder for real, bro. Or all out, in the cold, in the rain, bro, getting that money, bro. Fucking 2 euro, 5 euro, 10 euro, even something give my boy 20 euro one time, bro. Straight, we were pocketing that shit, bro. Straight prof. It was beautiful until it wasn't. So essentially, we were out one day, right? Me and some assailants, right? Cool. One of those assailants, I was just baiting, was my brother, right? Because, like, obviously, like, I can't tell the story and have it not, like, because he's part of the story and you'll understand why in a second. But essentially, one of the assailants, right? My brother, he went so we were going around knocking, right? We were going around knocking as we usually done, right? This was like the second last day. I think the day after was gonna be the last day, but we are gonna head to one of the rich neighborhoods. We are gonna pocket that day, yeah. But this day, yeah, we are just doing our regular route, right? And my brother ends up knocking on a teacher's door. I shit you not, this nigga ends up knocking on a teacher's door, yeah, with someone else's card. He done the method where he took someone else's card and preserved his own card. Bro, he went and knocked on the door. So he has someone else's, the teacher knows him. He has someone else's name on his card that he's collecting for. And the teacher, and he knocks on the teacher's door. Fuck, we're finished. We're like, it's over. Operation done. She sees me. She sees whoever else I'm with. We all kind of dash, but not in a bait way. Because like, we're not doing anything bait. Like, if you just bait it, it'll be like, you know what I mean? So we all just kind of like depart, but not like sprint, but like not walk. You kind of like cut. She's like, who's that? And he just says, yeah, just out collecting it. And then she's like, oh yeah, well done. I don't think she originally saw that someone else's name was on the card because she donates to, and she goes, go on, like, because if she did see, you would think that she'd be like, oh, like, why did you have someone else's card? She thinks you take it off him, or you think you think she like would you know, confiscate the card, at leastly not donate to it, right? But she donates to his card and she lets him off, innit? So he comes to us, he's like, bro, I went to teacher's yard. And we're like, bruh, like, what are the fucking chances? So we just round up for the day and we don't go out the next day. Right, cool. School the next day, right? Oh, I'm left out details. So essentially, backstory to the backstory, right? I had told the teacher, right, that I already lost my card. I told her I already lost my card from before I even done it, right? So then if she were to come asking, I already have like proof that I've been said I lost my card. So she can't be like, wait, well, how can you just, like, why didn't you lost your card? I've been told you I lost my card, even though I didn't, but like, this is my little backstory, my alibi that I was gonna use. I've been told her I lost my card. And she said that, Cam, just get your parents to write off that you lost your card and then it's all good, yeah. I forgot to do that. So the day my brother went to the teacher's yard, I'm like, Cam, like, I have to tell her that, oh yeah, by the way, like, this is the card I lost, by the way, because she's after seeing me going out, right? So she's gonna be like, well, you're not going out with card. I'm gonna be like, I had no card, I lost it. She's gonna be like, what you mean? So I'm gonna have to, so I go to my dad and I get him to sign some shit, right? Saying I lost my card because you already been told to do it, right? So that day, the day after Harris got caught, right? My brother got caught. I come into school, right? And I show her that I lost my card. But that same day, my other brother is showing her that he lost his card, just like, because he actually just did, because he actually lost his card. So now you have now you have one brother that's out collecting. You have another brother. I think she actually did clock that it was someone else's name. The teacher my brother went to, yeah, because she came in and apparently said something to the teacher that organized the whole thing in it. And that's the teacher that I went to that day. So when I went in, yeah, you have one brother who's out collecting on a different card. You have another brother that says he lost his card. And you have another brother that said he lost his card. So you have three brothers that are on some fuck shit, essentially. So the jig is up. Some fuck shit's going down. And they're about to investigate it for it. They have to investigate us for it, innit? So then they just like questioning me bare. So like, wait, so you lost your card. So why are you out with these? Like, why, like, wait, so what justifies you being out? And I'm like, cool. In my head, I'm like, do I just tell them? You see, in my head, it wasn't even, see, this is how evil I was back in the day, yeah? In my head, it wasn't even, oh shit, like, I'm gonna get in trouble for this. I could possibly get expelled for this. In my head it was, I don't want to give him that money. I do not want to give him that money. You know how long it took me to grind? You know how much hours I spent out in the cold, fucking going door to door, knocking, saying this, that, and the third, to just collect €2 and eventually have that adult to actually make it worthwhile. God forbid I fucking give it back. Like literally, like I think literally 2 days before school like ends, I'm knocking that shit back. It wasn't even the fact that I was in trouble, not the fact that I got like, suspended or expelled or my reputation ruined. It was the fact that I was never giving back that pin. Never. So I was like, fuck it, I'm sticking to my line, bro. And I lost my can. I literally told you, I told that teacher, like, she couldn't not say I told her that I didn't leave my card. I told her, look, you told me to get a note from my dad saying I lost my card. I said, Cam, I forgot to do it. I'm showing you now what is the problem. I'm getting bare emotional. I said, I'm not lying. I'm actually lying. But like, I'm getting emotional. I said, I'm not lying. Like, you're so deep into a lie that like, it's not even a lie anymore. It may as well be true because you're so involved in that lie that like, they're calling me. You're so involved in that lie that like, it's essentially true to you. Like, I mean, it may as well have happened. So you basically spoke it into existence. Essentially. So I'm bare just telling her like, bro, like I told you I lost my shit. I told you I lost my sheet. Like they asked my other brother like, wait, so you lost your sheet? You lost your sheet? You have some other person's sheet? What's going on? My brother was saying, oh, like, sure, he just found out on the ground and he just wanted us, to collect. And I said, look, I lost my sheet. My brother had. I said, look, maybe we'll go out together, collect together, make money for charity. Because I'm trying to present myself as the good guy here. They're just misunderstanding me and trying to draw me out for no reason. Innit? So this goes on for days. Like that day, the day after, they're just like the second I come to school, second class starts, they get a ring on the phone. Can Hedges come out of class? Teacher knocks on the door. Can I get Hedges? Next class, I can get Hedges. There used to be this cubicle thing that people that were waiting to like go home or were waiting to see the principal would stay in there. They had me in there for the whole day. Like got no break, no water, no nothing. Yeah, just in that room the whole day. Like my last couple days. Yeah, it was so stressful. It was so stressful. I remember the vice principal came to me, yeah, and he stood up more business than the actual principal. Because the actual principal, he was like, I felt so bad for exploiting his fairness because the vice principal wanted to just suspend me and like deal with it, like, which makes no sense because why would you suspend me when I can't even tell my side of the story? But he wanted to suspend me and just have me be suspended for a couple of days and then have that just be that, yeah. No, I'm not taking that suspension on my record and I haven't done nothing wrong. I'm still so dedicated to the story. Like, I'm not taking a suspension on my record when I haven't done nothing wrong. What the fuck? No, I don't want to get suspended. So you can have the principal deal with it, right? Principal's hearing me out, hear my brother out, hear my other brother out. He's didn't suspend me. He suspended my brother, the brother that had the sheet that they went to teacher's house. But he didn't suspend my other brother that just lost because he had no clue what was going on. He actually just genuinely lost the sheet. Like, so they saw that on him. So they didn't suspend him. And my cap was just too beautiful. So he didn't suspend me, but there was too much on my brother. There was too much on the brother that got caught with the teacher. So they suspended him for a couple of days. So essentially, yeah, the lie was that my brother went out, right? Went collecting together, collected X amount of money that was reflected on the sheet, and just have at home, right? But the teacher was like, wait, you said you collected, because my brother said he collected so much, yeah, before he actually got to her house, right? But then the teacher was like, wait, when you got to the house, right? There was nothing on that sheet. It was just empty. So what are you talking about you collected? Then they're like, alright, bro, better hurry up, bro. Take a cap. They got me, bro. They don't know I'm asleep. They don't know my cap for like from deep. Like, so I was like, bro, fuck are you talking about? Like, I collected. That means just write that shit down. Fuck are you talking about? Like, because this is actual facts, yeah, that sometimes people just donate, but they don't write it down. So like, I said, bro, fuck are you talking about? Like, he obviously meant that he collected, but they just didn't write it down. The fuck? Y'all niggas really thought you got me, like, the hell? Cool. So like that completely like sorts out why he would have said he was collecting, but it does not on the sheet because they just donated it. They didn't write it down. They didn't say how much. They just gave it to me and cut. Like that happens. The fuck? Yeah. So that's just the last. Just lying. Every single time it looks like I'm getting caught, I just lie. Every single time it looks like the jig is up, I just lie, and I just lied so much that they actually could not get me. They couldn't get me. I stuck to my story true and true. No divot, not a single divot. My story was there, true and true. Because once you start dividending your story, once you start saying, oh yeah, this happened, and then you start saying, oh, this happened, your story is changing, bro. Why is your story changing? You get, so I stuck to my story true and true. And Harris was suspended, and my brother was pretty much useless because it was like my little brother. Like my brother was suspended, and my little brother was pretty much useless because he didn't know what was going on. So it was literally me against like 5 adults, like 5 grown adults, yeah. My 15, 14-year-old self against these fucking grown people, yeah, all barraging me with threats and fucking threats of expulsion, threats of getting the police involved, threats of me like just threatening me, but I just knew like, yo, you can't do nothing if I'm innocent, you get? So I'm like, bro, and there's no way they can actually prove me guilty. Everything I said lines up, like, it was beautiful, more creme de la creme. What we ended up on, yeah, the cap had a climax. The cap had, I had to prove basically that the money on the sheet, right, added up to the money I was saying we collected, right? But the sheet that we said we used, we said we had it at the house, right? The sheet was in school. It was in my brother's jacket in school. So we had to do some G.I. Joe MI6 shit, right, to retrieve that jacket, because if we got caught in the school without the shit, it throws our whole story out. It throws our whole story out the window, because we said it was at home. House and now spawned in school. That means it never left school. And not only would the sheet be in school, the sheet would have none of the names and of the amounts that we said we collected. You get? Because we said we collected so and so, but realistically, there was nothing on that sheet that was in my brother's locker in school. There was nothing on that sheet. He pretty much stopped using that sheet when he went to the teacher's house, right? But we said we went around and collected bears. So we had to collect that sheet. Everything, relied on us getting that sheet. So we sent in my little brother, right? There's like a combination. It's like the American locks where you turn the code this way. There's a combination, but he's only just in the school, so he kind of doesn't really know how the combination works, right? He goes in, he tries it, it's not opening. He's like, fuck. We're like, fuck. He come back, he's like, guys, it's not working. Because we're like in like one remote area where it won't be seen. My brother that went to the teacher's yard is like, fuck it, bro. He just goes to his own locker, opens his shit, grabs the sheet. When he's coming out, teacher sees him. He's like, yo, what are you doing here? He's like, shit, nigga, I forgot my jacket. You get it? Like, he's like, I forgot my jacket in it. We're like, have you got the sheet? I'm like, yeah. He's like, Cam, go bring it to the office. Oh my gosh, bro. That close from getting caught, bro. That close. Literally, gets his jacket cut, yeah. Me, him, and my boy. We go to McDonald's and we start 4G. We put in so many fake Irish names, yeah, with amounts, and they all add up to the amount that we said we originally raised, right? And we used different handwriting from each of us to make it seem as if like it was actually different people like writing their signatures and shit. And we made it as well that like some people didn't, write their names down. Some people didn't write their names down. So that it also supports the argument that like people give but don't write their names down. So everything was fucking beautiful. It was all perfectly orchestrated. We get the money back, we get the thing, rocking, like, so confident. We like, guy, what the fuck? We bust this shit. Rocking, hella confident, go to the principal's office. We go to the vice principal first, like, we got the piece. Like, I mean, as I told you, like, I would have suspended you. Like, it's not really me handling that shit. Go to the principal's office, I started, yeah. Go to the principal's office, hand it into Broski, and then, sure. Went on holiday then, spent that money like a boss. Spent that money with no remorse. I went to so many restaurants. I bought so much shit. And like, I spent that money like a fucking proud man. And I was very proud of what I done, because not only did I do this from bad shit, I got away with that shit clean. Like, obviously just a bit of a taint on the reputation, but at the end of the day, I was telling everyone I didn't actually take that shit. So people, it was not hearsay. It's not what you wanted to believe. At the end of the day, I was telling you what actually happened. So like, it's all what your perception of me it's all what your perception of me was already. If you think I was a thief, if you think I was capable of doing such a thing, then fair, believe that. But I'm telling you what it was. So the end of the day, you can only take in what I'm telling you. That's why I was in that school. No suspension. Not even a detention. I boxed that shit. Came in after the 2 weeks, teacher was like, so what happened to you then? I was like, nothing my heart. He's like, wait, like, nothing happened to you at all? I was like, yeah. Why would it? I didn't take that shit. Bro, I was like, nothing happened to you at all. I knew, I was like, bro, this guy's actually gonna press the issue. So I'm like, and like, he's probably gonna try and guess what's happened. So it's like, oh, well, my dad had to come in. And he didn't have to come in. Like, he had to come in, but he didn't have to come in. Like, he just had to sign off that, like, my suspension was like a suspension or something like that. But he didn't end up coming in. The principal even forgot. Okay, sir. Bust that motherfucking case, nigga. Bust that case with nothing, bro. Not even a scratch on me. No, nothing, bro. That was really some dangerous shit, bro. Some dangerous shit. Long story short, don't believe niggas. Like, don't believe niggas. I was lying. Like, to the people, to my secondary school, I was lying. And there's nothing you can do about it, bitch. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, I spent that money. What? I can't pay back. I can't pay back. I spent money. But I've learned, and I wouldn't do it again. But it was pretty cool, you know, the Boston, like, debating the fuck out of, like, grown people and, like, winning. It's really cool, man. But yeah, that's the story of when I robbed a charity. I'm not gonna say what the charity was because I'm gonna look really bad. But it was not like nice. It was a real, like, it was like a charity that, like, needed, like, funding, if that makes sense. Like, it wasn't one of those, like, oh, raising money to fix that toilet or raising money to, like, you know, go on a field trip somewhere. Like, it was a real, like, charitable organization. I'll just say that. And I do feel bad. So when you guys eventually blow my shit up, I'm gonna donate money to multiple charities, but definitely those 2 charities that I robbed from back in the day. Because I want to atone. I want to give back. But yeah, man. Hope you guys enjoyed that story time. Leave a like. I'll drop more in a bit.